Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Okay. What do? Got like right there. How's everyone doing? Hopefully y'all having a wonderful day. Mine just started, so I got no complaints. Yesterday was pretty smooth, so no complaints either. Honestly, just pretty chill. Pretty chill in my world. Let me... There we go. Move this back some, but like right there. Don't ask me where this is from because I couldn't even tell you. Well, I probably could if I just opened Spotify. It's Gates of Paradise from Shadowbringers. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but I could if I take 2 seconds to open Spotify. Persona 2. Boom, 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 boom. I probably should add more music to my list. I think I know what I'll add. No, I couldn't do that. It's gonna... Let's see. What's this? Oh. right there. Each one in their own. Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Right there. Probably should have made this a little bit wider. Mm, too wide. I'll just fill in the gap there. No biggie. Use a move tool. Just This might be a little too high up, so we'll bring it in some. Like that. Can do the same for this side too. I'm a little too thick. Oh, short. Boom, boom, boom. Can you turn this? There you go. Dun, dun, dun. to make that one a little bit more thicker. How's it going, Max? How you doing today? Doing well. Just vibing. Working on this hair. Too crazy. Wasn't able to do my normal daily routine though. Normally I wake up, work out, shower, and then start my stream. But they announced that the water was being cut off for today. It won't be back on until like 11, which is like an hour from now. So I did not do my normal workout and shower. I'll do that after stream. I like to, you know, have a nice shower before I sit in my chair and everything like that. Nice shower after working out. I'm not gonna be sitting here all sweaty. That'd be crazy. So I did not get my morning sweats on, unfortunately. But I will once I finish stream today. Heroes. I need to do that. What is that thing that shows your Spotify in the corner? It's for free. Yeah, there's a Spotify stream widget. That's scary. Oh yeah, that's what it was called. I actually had that on my. I used to have that on my thing. I'll set that up later. I'll minimize that so I have it for later. There's a program called Snip that I used to use. It was like years ago. I forgot all about it. Ended up switching to something else at one point. I'll set that up when I finish stream. I'm not gonna do it right now. Kind of fuck that one up. I'll just make another one. Actually. Missing something. Yeah, I see. I don't know why I was doing it like that. Begin with. Big dumb. Here we go. Comes out from here. Weird, but a lot of overlap. It comes over here. I need to. Can we just listen to the song? I guess today's one of those it's gonna be a Persona 2 kind of day. Yeah, how's it going, Mary? Yeah, that's what caused her to come back to life. She technically died. Eye gouged out, arm cut off. She was going through it. How you doing? How's your streams been? Hopefully all has been well. Oh, you did? Oh, nice. On the demon part, you found your calling. I'm assuming. I get it. I gave up on streaming once before. I just kind of focused on just art. I came back to just do art, but I get it, you know? And then if you want, you can take your DM and stream that. I know a couple people that stream their D&D campaigns and stuff like that. They're pretty fun to watch, honestly. If you decide to get back into streaming one day, you know? You did it on Fridays? Nice. I would say it's a calling because who knows, it might become something bigger than you expect. And if you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. Oh, gotcha. Let's say I swear I saw you streaming the other day, but I guess it's just for your archives or archives. I know some people say archive. I say archive. I don't know. I feel like it's archive, but hey, more power to you. You know, on how you pronounce it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Twitch ain't easy, that's for sure. More unfiltered. I only become unfiltered when I'm playing League of Legends. I don't type it though. I just voice my grievances. That's how I got that honor 5. I'm honorable because I don't type anything. I mute all and I play the game. This works for me anyway. Mileage may vary from person to person, you know? Because I've learned it's kind of a random tangent I'm kind of going on, but then we were talking about streaming and all of a sudden I'm like, League of Legends. I've learned to just chat, not chat mute, but yeah, I learned to just mute because half the things that people say in League of Legends is not viable information whatsoever. In all my games, no one has really typed anything of value. that they couldn't relay through a ping, you know? Most of the time when people are typing up a book, they're mad about something. It's like, bro, just play the game. I'm trying to win here, and you typing up a book is wasting time. Every second matters in League of Legends. The more you're just standing there typing, the time you're wasting. Because you could be farming, warding, something, anything. You could be moving somewhere. But if you're just standing there typing, you're wasting time. That's just from my experiences, though. I know it has nothing to do with streaming or anything, but we were talking about filters, so it kind of like popped in my head. Yeah, typically don't. If they say anything nice, it's at the beginning of the game. And that's because nothing has happened yet. But as the game progresses, they become more and more toxic. Especially if they're, well, it's even if they're winning, they'll be toxic. They'll be typing. And like, there was this one game that I was in the other day where my bot lane was actually winning. But they were typing ja 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 over and over again in chat every time they got a kill and stuff like that. This was like pre-15, and honestly, all that does is make the enemy team lock in even harder when you're like taunting them and stuff. I've learned that if you start shit talking someone early in the game, they're gonna lock in and then start beating the shit out of you. And then they're gonna start shit talking. They're gonna be like, why are you quiet? You know? So it's best to wait until you win the game. Like you're about to like 100% win the game to start taunting someone. Cause then you're just sitting there looking like an idiot when you start losing. That's kind of what happened. Bro, look like an idiot. We ended up losing because the very people that were taunting at the beginning started feeding. I was like, bro. You're gonna shit talk. Wait until you actually win the game. But yeah, most things in League don't really have anything nice to say. So it's best to just mute them. The only reason why my game was unmute that game was because I forgot to mute it. Normally I mute. And the reason why I was unmuted is because I wanted to type something to a person that spent $500 on an Ari skin, so I unmuted just so I can talk shit, and then I forgot to remute. We won that game. This is Zero from Drakengard 3. Part of the Nearverse. The beginning to the Nearverse. If I remember correctly, it goes Drakengard 3, Drakengard 1, we don't talk about 2, and then you go into like Near Replicant or Near, and then Near Automata. One more should do it. Oh, what the fuck was that? I didn't know you could do that. And I don't know how I can replicate that. It was a really good PS3 game. The game is actually sitting right next to me right now. I keep forgetting to put it up. The case, everything is like sitting right here on my desk. Not in this one. Drakengard was like one of his, not so, it was popular, but it was very I want to say niche, but he made like, there's like what, 1-3 Replicant, well 1-3, and we don't talk about 2. I don't think he even had anything to do with 2, to be honest. But that 2 has nothing to do with any of the story. But 1-3 and Nier, yeah, those first 3 games didn't really become popular or anything. It was Nier Automata that like kind of boosted the popularity of everything and got people to actually go back and play his older games. Because I believe Drakengard 1 and 2 were on the PS2, and then Drakengard 3 was on the PS3, and then then that's when we get into Nier. I think Nier was also a PS2 game. No, it was on the PS3. Okay. It was like, it looked kind of old, but yeah, that came out in 2010. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't start getting into Nier and everything until Drakengard 3, because I got it when it came out. I played it, and then I played Nier Automata, and then I went back and played the older games. So I didn't realize that Nier and Drakengard were related to each other. I didn't even know that they were connected until like way into Nier Automata and stuff like that. But unfortunately, they don't. She's not an Android. Androids didn't really start becoming a thing until until the near verse. And the Dragon Guard verse is mostly humans in a way, but she's technically in a what they call a toner. And she has sisters that she's trying to kill. And then they end up killing her. At the beginning of the game, they pretty much end up killing her in a way. But the anger is just too strong in this one. A flower sprouted from her eye. And then she seeked vengeance. That's just a quick gist of things. There's more to it, but I'll be honest, I don't remember too much anymore. Gonna have to go rewatch that 6-hour documentary that I watched last year. Honestly, don't really take much to taunt Zero. Zero has the same type of attitude that Kaine has. Her and Kaine both are hot-headed. They're alright. I would replay the game on stream and everything like that, but I feel like that'd be something that you have to play on like YouTube, to be honest. I know it's not a banned game on, well, you could play it on Twitch. Yeah, you could play it on Twitch. So I saw someone playing it the other day. Okay. Let me save. Don't want to lose that. The progress that we worked so hard on. I got the front part ahead. So I gotta do the back. Did I? Honestly, I don't remember what I said. That's crazy. I don't even know. Did I? Alright, so we got the front. Now for the back. This one I can actually turn on. There we go. Look at that. Look like some antennas. Like one of those helmets. Those like whatchamacallit helmets from like Power Rangers and stuff. Sentai helmet. Super Sentai. Oh. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Head pickle. The old pickle head. Made me think of Pinhead from SpongeBob. Speaking of SpongeBob, I tried the Krabby Patty meal. It's exactly as I expected. It's a Dave's double with a special sauce. That is it. It tastes exactly like a Dave's double. And that special sauce is probably just ketchup and mayo that's been mixed, because that's what it kind of tastes like. Which is literally what they already have on the Dave's double, is ketchup and mayo mixed. It's ketchup and mayo, it's just not mixed. But hey, at least it wasn't just a sandwich. At least they had a frosty for it, so I guess it wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed the pineapple frosty, which, if I understand correctly, it's a mix between it's pineapple and mango kind of a syrup. See, then it's probably just a double stack in disguise. Like I'm pretty sure if you Google the Wendy's Krabby Patty, sauce. Let's see what's in this sauce. Let's see. Apparently sauce has like turmeric and stuff like that in there. Uh, I used to be a fan of the Baconator. Now it makes me sick. Honestly, the best burger that they had at Wendy's, and they don't have it anymore, and I wish they brought it back, was the bourbon burger that they had a while back. Like a bourbon bacon burger. That was really, really good. I did enjoy the bacon jam burger too. And that's my biggest problem with Wendy's right now when it comes to stuff is why did they go all out for these random ass burgers? Like we have like the queso burger, the which has like a special bun and everything like that. And then you also have like the bacon jam burger that also had like special buns and everything like that. And you had the bourbon burger. And they had like all these specialty burgers back in like 2017-ish to about 2020. And then they just stopped making these special burgers. And then we get the Krabby Patty and it's like, why couldn't they go all out on that? Like, I know what they're capable of and they're just lazy with this one. Oh, nice. Smash burgers are pretty good too. I like the smash burgers at Jack in the Box are pretty good, I think. They're not really smashed. 'Cause usually smash burgers are like, you know, they're kind of thinnish, juicy and all that stuff, and they had like that crisp edges. But the ones at Jack in the Box aren't smashed at all. They're like just thick ass patties. It's the sauce, honestly. They're juicy. So I'm not complaining. They're good. They don't really follow the criteria of a smash burger, but they're good. And the onions. Right now, I think the best burger that's available at this moment where I'm at is actually at Whataburger. And it's the blazing heat burger or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. It's not really hot, but it's basically 2 patties, sharp cheddar, and in between those 2 patties is a jalapeno cream cheese. And then they also have like, you know, your jalapenos and stuff like that on top of that too, and bacon or whatever. I get that on Texas toast. That shit's fire. And it just started recently, so it's for a limited time, but it's really good. It really is, because they add a bunch of stuff in it to try to, you know, make it look appealing to people. But you can get your own like meat and everything like that and make your own mixture through your old grinder. Honestly, sometimes I feel like it's best just to buy a whole cow. 'Cause you can do that. You can buy a cow and you can get it butchered and everything like that, and get the entire meat of the cow, so that way you're able to use it and freeze it. You have it like all year. There's some people that do that, especially people with big families. They tend to do something like that. And they just toss that in the deep freezer, and it's way cheaper buying a whole ass cow than it is buying meat on a regular, apparently. Don't quote me on that because I obviously wouldn't know because I haven't bought a whole cow. But you know, people trying to hype up buying a cow or saying that. So, more power to them. Like what, 5K? Go halfsies on a cow. Surprisingly, I don't really eat red meats as much like that. I prefer like getting like ground turkey and stuff like that. So there'd be a lot of the cow that I wouldn't even really eat. I did try beef bacon the other day. It's actually pretty good. It's expensive, but it's pretty good. It tastes a little bit more saltier though. Let's say it has like it tastes a little salty. I didn't season or anything. Look, literally just, you know, pan fried that shit and tried it, and it was like, a little salty. Would I buy it again? I did buy it again. I bought it twice so far. I probably grab another thing of beef bacon. It has a little bit more of a thickness to it than regular bacon, that's for sure. Why did it choose this side of all sides? Crazy. Yeah, beef bacon. I didn't even know beef bacon was a thing until like it was like literally 2 months ago. And I saw a video that was talking about beef bacon and how great it was, and I was like, I've never heard of this before. I've heard of turkey bacon, I heard of bacon, but I've heard of like, you know, the fake bacon from like a Morningstar and stuff like that. But I've never heard of beef bacon before. So I went and gave it a try. Gave it the old college try. I'm always down to try new things. And it's pretty good. It's not like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing in the whole wide world, like they were hyping up to be, but it's pretty good. I haven't tried it on burgers or anything like that. I just made it for like breakfast. Like beef bacon and eggs, you know? Don't need much. Just honest work. As long as it comes from an animal, eh? That's respectable. So you eat Impossible bacon? Because there's actually a brand name, the Impossible. I think they make bacon too. I like the Impossible Burger. I used to order it all the time when I went to Flicks, not Flicks, but Alamo Draft House has the Impossible Burger, and I fucks with it. The laws of reality. I mean, technically, it adheres to the laws of reality because it's a real thing. Genetically engineered meat. Crafted in a lab for human consumption. You know, I wonder if, cause you know a lot of things that are US made when it comes to food and stuff are like straight out banned in other countries. I wonder if like these like tofu fake food things, cause it's not really tofu, they're like engineered in some lab or something to try to be close to meat as possible. I wonder if those are kind of banned in other countries too. Like, do other countries have the Impossible Burger, or is it just outright like no? Cthulhu bacon. Love me some Cthulhu bacon. It, I would say, uh, vegan and vegetarian stuff like that is making its way global, but I don't know about how we're doing it in the US, if that's going global. Because here in the US, we're like in labs engineering fake meat and stuff like that. While in other countries are probably like, you know, making black bean burgers and stuff like that. You know, they're still keeping it more natural based, like using actual plant products and stuff like that to make stuff instead of being in a lab and trying to like engineer something from nothing, you know? So I think that's where the difference is that we're like, and I think that's what the biggest problem that we do have in the US is we're always putting things through labs and engineering and adding chemicals and shit to our food. The old legendary red 40. They recently, I wonder, I can't remember when it goes in effect, but a lot of there's like a chemical that they used in orange sodas that recently got banned, and they have a certain time period to change the recipe in their orange sodas because that it was basically a chemical that helps give it its like orangish color, and it was like an oil. It's more of an oil than anything else. And my biggest thought is, oh my god, this is gonna affect those crab boils. You know, when people make like those crab boils and stuff like that, and there's like this very specific orange drink that they get from like dollar store or Walmart or whatever like that. It's like a huge ass tub. and they usually like dump that in there, a couple gallons of that, and then like water and all their seasoning and stuff like that, and they throw in all their like crab and crawfish and everything. That's gonna affect the taste of it. Cause I feel like that oil was a big factor. When you think about it, you know? They got Kurt. Talking about Kurt Cobain. That's a name I haven't heard in forever. Oh, okay. I was like, Kurt. They got Kurt Cobain. I didn't know that was a part of the whole conspiracy. We're adding to the conspiracy. You had me there for a second. Yeah, yeah, that is true. There's a whole conspiracy on that one too, about how it happened, who was there during it, if it was a setup. Man, the 90s, am I right? Wild times. I feel like every generation has something big that goes on, and for this generation right now, it's the whole Diddy thing, and for the other, for like 90s and stuff, it was OJ and Kurt Cobain and a bunch of other stuff like that. Mm, they really do. That whole case is wild. And 50 Cent was like, I'm gonna team up with Netflix and make a documentary on this. And now everyone's like, oh my god, Cat Williams was right. Because Cat Williams said, it was like last year or something like that. He said that in 2024 would be a year that a lot of things will be coming out the closet. A lot of these celebrities will be facing some troubles. He's psychic? Who knows? The documentary is already, they already got a name for the documentary too. 50's calling it. Did he do it? You know, I'm looking at this. I'm like, damn, she looks like Kaine. And then I remembered that a lot of female characters in the Nearverse and Jaguarverse kind of all look the same if you think about it. It's like Dragon Ball Z, where all you do is change the hair, and then it's like, boom, you got a different character. I'm looking at this. I'm like, this looks more like Kaine. If I get rid of the flower, it's literally just Kaine. Holy shit, it's Kaine. We did it. We did it, boys. 2 and 1. We made Kaine. That's wild. Let me save. Yeah. The thing is, her hair is same color too. Kaine, 2B, Zero, and A2. All of them have the platinum blonde hair, white hair. That's when it really gets in. But let's see. What do I need now? Rename this be top. Hair be top. That way I know it's hair, back, top portion. And then the next one would be hair, back, bottom. Hair be bottom would be the next one. The old mullet. Trying to get like a general shape in here. And this is only like one of the layers. I still got to basically these side bangs. There's another set that come out the back here. And then also got the ponytail that's made. And then you also have this portion I'm about to do right now. That's why when I was looking up pictures of her, I had to like really sit down and find different angles and not versions, but different images and stuff like that of her hair, because it's like so it seems complex at first, but you really just got to break it down into sections and stuff like that. Still trying to figure out. No, it's shorter. Yeah. This portion comes down to about the shoulders. A little bit past the shoulders, but not too far past the shoulders. The ponytail is what's long. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I was just looking at that reference and just sort of like thinking, or like just go silent or something like that for a moment. Don't be alarmed. I'm just looking at my reference images. Like right. Like right there. I'll probably turn off symmetry. Or I don't know. Crab soda. Oh, okay. Yeah, talking about the boil. Not really a soda. It's more of a juice, but the way you say it like that, it makes it sound like it's a drink that tastes like crab. But I swear, everyone, it's just an orange drink that's used to make crab, to boil crab in the South. Yeah, I'll turn off symmetry so that way it doesn't get too crazy. Oh yeah, I've heard of that too. I don't know if I ever tried it though, but I have heard of it. Same with like I believe root beer. And I think I've heard people do it with Dr. Pepper and Coke too. Those are the only really sodas that I know people put their meat in. Meat. Like there's actually a Dr. Pepper pulled pork recipe that I did a long time ago that I found, and it was in the Instant Pot slow cooker mode, and it came out really good. And it was like barbecue sauce and Dr. Pepper and a bunch of other stuff, and then you just let it slowly cook for like a long period of time, like, you know, normal slow cooker time, 6 hours or so, and that shit came out delicious. I wish I knew where the recipe was, because I lost a lot of my recipes. There's also the taco recipe that I used to make that I lost. It was on my old phone probably, but it was like really good. I used to make that. I lost a lot of my recipes because it was like I moved, and where I was living, I didn't really have to cook as much as I used to. So a lot of my recipes kind of just fell off in limbo when I got new phones and stuff like that. I'm not really much of a. If you're talking about like a pot roast, or just like for shredded, talking about shred just any beef or like shredded anything. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a pot roast fan. I don't like anything that's chewy. If I spend more than 5 minutes chewing something and it's not gum or gummy bears and it's fucking meat, I'm good. But that's probably just how it was cooked, you know. I know a lot of people were like, oh, that's just how they cooked it. You should try it. Cook the right way. It's supposed to be like tender and fall off the bone and melt in your mouth and everything. I was like, okay, if it's supposed to be that way, cook it for me. I'll try it, and then I'll change my opinion. But on that, I'm not a fan of pot roast. I do enjoy all the like the potatoes and the vegetables and stuff like that in the pot roast. I won't lie. Like the juices and the sauce that creates from slow cooking that is delicious, but the meat itself, I'm good. You get 5 chews out of me. Okay. Yeah, I fucks with that. If it comes out like a I'll fucks with it. I enjoy cooking. I need to look up more recipes for my like instant pot and stuff like that, because I have an instant pot and I only use it. I've only used it to make sushi, the rice anyway. So that way I could make sushi and rice balls and stuff like that. And I've used it to make yogurt. Yogurt more than anything else. For sandwiches, we love a good sandwich. We love a good pulled pork sandwich. Or just pulled anything. Pulled chicken, pulled pork. Uh-oh. Getting a stroke error. I don't know why. Let's see. Why is it doing that? Let me just reload. Brush strokes error. We having a stroke? 1 second. I'm just gonna reopen. I'm just gonna close and reopen Zbrush. It's having a stroke right now. Yeah, seriously. This happened once before, and I was like, a year ago, and I don't know what caused it. It's always when I'm using this. It only happens when I use this brush every blue moon. So maybe it's just that brush. It might just error out sometimes. I don't know. Okay. Trying to see if maybe it was in like symmetry and just acting weird, but nope. But everything's back to normal. False alarm, everyone. Everything's back to normal. I've learned a lot of my problems in ZBrush can be solved just by closing it and reopening it. Such is life. Maybe a mirror and a weld would be something that I had to do. We'll see. This is getting kind of dangerously close to the other side there. I still got all this gap, all this space. I think once I oh. We'll do that. My bad. First, I'll mask it. Control W. That way they're different. And then I'll do that. There we go. And I'll delete hidden. That's gonna bother me for a second. Let me. There you go. Keep seeing that whenever I turn to this side of the head. There's like a little, like sticking out a little bit. Oh, that's fine. Hair is crazy. I always feel like hair for me takes the longest. making on the topic of food, making tacos today. Yeah, it really is. But in all fairness, I was eating leftovers yesterday. I made like a creamy pasta with so creamy garlic pasta with bacon and broccoli that I had yesterday. And then I'm eating the tacos for today. Just part of my HelloFresh meal thingy. I get like 3 a week, and 3 last me like 6 days. But I ate out. I ate the Krabby Patty meal or whatever like that one day, so it kind of put me a little bit behind. Not really behind. So eating last week's delivery, and I just got the next 3 yesterday. So that's why I'm eating the tacos today, because it kind of, you know, I got them last week. And what else? I got like probably gonna make that like the day after tomorrow. There's like mashed potatoes, meatballs, and creamy onion gravy. And it's basically mashed potatoes with onion gravy and meatballs on top of that, and then peas. And there's potatoes, and obviously mashed potatoes. I'm a fucking idiot. I'll say, and there's potatoes in it too. And I was like, obviously there's potatoes in it. I just said mashed potatoes. Silly me. Being a little dummy. What else did I get? I just literally just said that one thing. I'll probably end up making it out on Saturday because it feels like it's gonna be a long. It's only 35 minutes for a 5-minute prep time. Not long. I feel like making the mash because they give you potatoes to make the mash, so that usually takes some time. So I'll probably go for the sweet bourbon cheddar burgers. I'll probably make that tomorrow. And then I'll eat the mushu pork bowls, and then I'll make the meatball gravy. On the weekend. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. You roast them instead of boiling them. So like putting them in like the oven or whatever. Like how we roasting these? I'm willing to try it. I'll roast them. Okay. So you just roast them, season and all that stuff, roast them, and then pull them out the oven, and then you'll mash them from there. Because technically, when you're boiling them and stuff like that, you're just trying to get them to like where they're soft enough to be mashable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a go. I'll do that with this one. I'll look up a recipe for like roasted potatoes to get like tender roasted potatoes, and then I will so I can roast them, but I want to just find an extra little recipe to like sweeten the deal a little bit, you know. And then I'll mash them and then come back with next week with the roasted mashed potatoes. I'm always down to try something a little different. If it's like, hey, if you roast them, mashed potatoes taste way better. I'm like, bet. If you could find a vid, you're more than welcome to link it in chat, because I do have links available. So I'm pretty sure that video has like a what they did when they roasted and mashed them. That would be spectacular. But it's okay if you can't find a video. Daijobu. Ooh, sweet. I'll copy and paste that link for later. Control C. And Control V. Enter. He didn't even cut them. He just threw them in the oven at 400 degrees. Yeah, he didn't even cut them in this video. Pretty much, you just make baked potatoes and then you took out the innards. You can do that. I'll be honest, I like the skin. Whenever I make my mashed potatoes and stuff like that. I like to keep the skin on. They give you like those really tiny potatoes. I can't remember the name of it. So those are fine with the skin on and everything like that too. Doesn't really make or break anything whenever you have them on. I'm actually going to, yeah, those, good name of them. I have like a fridge. I have them in the fridge. We'll on that gap a little bit different. Kind of. I do all of that, but skin them. Kind of went curve that way instead. I'll adjust the other ones to try to match that. There you go. Sound pretty good though. Not gonna lie, you'll be sounding pretty good. Boom. I can move back over right there. Once I hear that, it's gonna look at this. I do love some. I cook a lot with olive oil now that I think about it. I really like it for like whenever I have recipes that say put, there's some recipes in HelloFresh where it's like, oh, just put the broccoli or whatever and then put it in the oven. And instead what I do is I just because you just grab some olive oil, put it in a hot pan, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan or whatever like that, not to like submerge or anything, but to get a nice little even coat. And then I grab my broccoli and I toss that in there and season and stuff while it's cooking. It comes out really good. Do that with like zucchini too. I prefer doing that over tossing things in the oven. It says to put oil on it anyway, like put olive oil on it anyway. Salt, pepper, toss it in some olive oil and then put it in the oven. What will happen if I... Let me delete hidden. I mean... definitely some issues here. What I'll do instead is duplicate mirror. Why did I do that? Oh yeah. Oh. This is still... there we go. There we go. True. Really can't continue. Mm, 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 mm. This cannot continue. Mm. There you go. Yeah, it's a gun city. Uh-oh. That means someone's a little sick. Are you a little sick? Yeah. Well, I'll probably be on around 5-ish once I finish work, so if you're still alive to play some games, then I'll be around that time. If you're still alive, anyway. I was like, uh-oh, someone should be at work. I know you got freedom at work, but not that much freedom. But yeah, you should probably go see a doctor about that too. You know, the whole blood part. That's not normal. It's okay. We'll just we'll get you the old typer. Let you type. One grunt means yes, two grunts mean no. Are you drinking water? Are you staying hydrated? That's good. That do be good. Do be do. The whole coughing up blood thing is definitely not normal. But who knows? Some people, including myself, just be a little stubborn, you know? Like, I ain't going to no doctor. Like, bro, you probably need to go to a doctor. I don't need it. I don't, you know, normal is the unnormal these days. I'm telling you, you just gotta eat your boogers. The key. Everyone knows that when you eat your whenever you eat your boogers, you're microdosing, because that's like your body rejecting a lot of stuff, bacteria and stuff like that, and that's what creates like boogers and mucus and everything like that. It catches all that stuff, and then when you're eating it, you're microdosing yourself, so you're increasing your immunity. I don't know, I'm just making shit up. I think I read it somewhere at one point. Could be true, I don't know. Dang, not the fork knife. I mean, nothing wrong with sniffing your own farts. You gotta make sure your diet's coming out well, you know? That's the diet tester. Hair be bottom. Titan. Back here, like right there. Gonna do some fishing while you wait for the end to come. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually enjoying that fishing game, but I don't need much. There's this game called net fishing, and you just join like random lobbies of other people that are fishing around. It's like Animal Crossing, and it's fun just chatting with random people while fishing. It was really nice too, really nice. One dude tried to give me this alien fish. It looked like a dogfish. It was like a fish with a dog head, and it looked sad. He was like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "No, it looks kind of sad. You should probably let it go." It was a shiny too. here. Yeah, it's like right here, but higher up, but like right there. Just using this as a placeholder. I end up deleting it anyway. Yeah, I enjoy it for the most part. And it's only a nice $5. Oh, what the? Oh, wrong one. Oh, why does it do that? What the fuck? Okay, what I'll do is got a little helicopter going on here. Let's take this, and I will do it without symmetry on. And then I can just copy and, well, not copy it, but I can just duplicate it, mirror. Working on Zero from Drakengard, for anyone that's curious. The beginning of the Nearverse, where it all began. Zero. Patient Zero. I'm glad I revisited this from last year, because I have a little bit more confidence when it comes to hair. I'm able to create her hair a little bit easier than it was before. Don't need that much. Need a couple. Just need like one or two. Well, one more. One or two more. But yeah, I'll be on around 5. Fortunately, I still gotta work. I wish I could just, well, I could, but I'm not going to, because I like money. So I got to work a little bit, you know. And this is the last day before the payday. Because my pay schedule is Thursday through Wednesday, with Wednesday being the payout day. And I work Monday through Friday. If things go, I'm gonna say if things go smoothly, I might be able to get out early, finish early today, but I don't know. It was kind of slow yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. I still hit my daily goal, but I won't hit my weekly goal. I'll be short. Probably about 50, which isn't bad. Especially seeing that it was last week, wasn't it? Damn, 10 flies. Was it last week? No, it was the week before last. Yeah, it was the week before last. Like, I worked normal last week. I didn't go anywhere last week. Yeah, week before last is when I left to go to Kalahari. So I will never be able to financially recover again. I'm fine. Is that really how? Let me look. Let me look at something real quick. Yeah. Why is their hair so complex? What the fuck? Yeah, it is. Because there's the under layer, then there's another portion that comes out from here, which is what I'm working on right now. And then there's the ponytail portion that comes out, which is the longest portion of her hair. Like, her hair is just all over the fucking place. Holy shit. Be like right there. And then I'll do one more kind of come on. Click. 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 There we go. Oh, because the mesh is partially hidden. Here, let me delete that hidden. There we go. You do it now. There we go. I'm gonna accept that. And I'm gonna grab a brush here and there we go. Her hair literally took me forever to try to break it down, especially from the different angles and stuff that you get. It's kind of hard to tell, but I believe I've Got it down. This makes me think it's probably a Persona. It is Persona 2. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a nightmare to cut. For printing. Okay, what I'll do is I will duplicate and then I will auto group, mirror, go back to this side and merge down. That way they have their own grouping. If I do the mirror and weld, then they will have the same group and then they won't be separate. I have to like cut it. Oh, the fuck? Why did I do that? The fuck? Didn't mean that happened. My bad. Don't worry, there's nothing there. You're okay. You don't have to close your eyes. Time is it? 12:15. Nice. I don't wanna. I'm pretty sure they do. I feel like Namekians do. But there's a joke on Team 4-Star did a joke during the Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Oh no, that wasn't Team 4. Never mind. I was thinking this. I'm like getting things mixed up. It was actually a joke from I can't remember the name of the movie. It was a live action movie where the aliens pee from their fingers. And one of them had their fingers in his mouth. And that was pretty funny. I forget the name of the movie. Oh well. It'll come to me eventually. Didn't mean to make that many. There we go. Cat loves food. That reminds me. There's a TikTok I saw the other day. It's like human food. It's called dog food, and it's DAWG food, and it's packaged like actual dog food and everything like that, but it's actually made for humans, and it advertises itself as dog food because you got that dog in you. That's what it says. It's like you got that dog in you. And they're like quick little microwavable meal thingies that you come in like these pouches that you just put in a bowl or whatever and then microwave that shit. I wouldn't get it personally because I enjoy the the cooking portion of making my meals, but hey, more power to anyone that's gonna buy themselves some dog food. Yeah, it probably is, honestly. I definitely do feel like we're hitting a generation where not many people take the time to learn to cook and they just want meals instantly ready. And so a lot of these companies are realizing that and they're like, why don't we just make some dog food for people? Just rip it open from the pouch, throw it in the microwave. You're good to go. Yeah, it really, I'm pretty sure it is just the exact same quality as TV dinners. The old school TV dinners. Not even old school. It's just rebranding of TV dinners if you think about it. That's all that's been going on over these years is people just been rebranding the old TV dinner and then calling it like healthier, so you can get your amount of protein and all other stuff with a reduced amount of calories and everything. Even HelloFresh has a branch that they do like TV dinners and stuff like that, where they send you these little things. All you do is just toss them in the microwave and cook them that way. But I've never hit that point in life yet. After, you know, like moving out of the home and everything like that. And I know how to cook. I'd rather cook something, like actually cook something, than just toss some prepackaged meal into the microwave. And like I haven't had a hungry man meal in like, it's been almost 10 years, over 10 years since the last time I tried like eating a hungry man meal. And my favorite was actually the buffalo chicken. The buffalo chicken tender hungry man meal was the shit. I don't know if they still have it, but that was some good shit right there. Just got a pigtail bottom. There's like a lot going on. I'm gonna go straight into the ponytail itself. Okay. And what I'll do, where's my ribbon? Ribbon. Which one? I believe this one. Yeah, this one's a little bit closer to what I want. But that one. We live in a society. Like right there. Yeah, it's gonna be about like this yay high. Like just floating in space right now, but honestly, I don't know why I made that like right now, but it's whatever. Oh. Just makes this easier. Like right. Um, um, um. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that's it. Mass split. Oh, no. Oh. The tablet that I'm using, it is a Huion 16, I believe. Canvas. Yeah, I use Huion. I used to use Wacom, but there's really no point in using a Wacom these days. Huion does the exact same thing that I would need. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Canvas Pro 16 GT-156. I love it. I've had it for 3-4 years now. Yeah, about 3 or 4 years now. Let me. A lot of people might be like pro Huion, not pro Huion, but pro like Wacom and everything like that. But I think for the price that you're paying for, it's a little bit on the expensive side. So I just stuck with Huion because it was a lot cheaper. And I was able to get the exact same kind of size and quality that you would from a Wacom. From Procreate to Zbrush. Talking about like an image file, like a PNG and stuff like that, then yeah, you'll just use like I don't really do that much. How's it going, Dan? Yeah, there's like the spotlight. I don't use spotlight or anything like that, but there is a way to bring in like texture maps and stuff like that, so you could bring in your PNG files that way. And you could put that on like using the spotlight, so you can have it in the background. So that way you're able to sculpt on it, or well, sculpt around it to try to mold your shape to match the image or whatever like that. And then you can also do that with like alphas and stuff too. Because I've done it before with an alpha. But that's mostly just black and white, so that we can bring in shapes that way too. But yeah, you can. There's plenty of ways to bring in a PNG to ZBrush. I don't really do it that often, so I wouldn't really be able to explain it. But there's definitely ways to do it. There's like so many things that you could do in ZBrush that there's a lot of things that people don't use, but they're able to still get stuff done because there's so much stuff in it, you know. How you going? How you doing, Dan? How's it going? How you been? I'm on both YouTube and Twitch. There's someone asking me what type of what type of tablet I use and how to bring Procreate images to ZBrush. I don't remember the quick key to even open up Spotlight anymore. I remember back, we had to use Spotlight back in the day. Let me see. Because I know the name of it. I just never use it anymore. Yeah, it's like select your texture, hit the add to spotlight button, then you press X and Z to make it disappear and reappear. That's Lightbox. Only Lightbox. Yeah, I don't really. Shift Z? Let's see. Nope. I tried Shift Z, Alt Z, and Control Z. You get to bring in the texture first before you can create the spotlight. I don't think you just make the spotlight out of thin air. I could be wrong though. Yeah, that's the gist. But now that you know what the tool name is, I guess I'll make it easier. Now you know it's a search for Spotlight, Zbrush Spotlight, and that will lead you on the path that you're looking for. There'll be like tons of videos. There's a ZBrush thing where it's like Ash ZBrush. I highly recommend subscribing to that channel. Because they have a lot of questions that even I would be sitting there trying to figure out sometimes. Maybe coming in pretty clutch, I'm not gonna lie. We're also talking about TV dinners. We're in the age where they're just rebranding TV dinners and making it more expensive than ever. So you have all these companies that are like making their own versions of TV dinners because they realize that a lot of people don't like cooking anymore. Which is a shame because I love to cook. I get that sometimes you come home from a long day of work and you don't want to cook anything. You don't want to go out and eat. Go out to eat, obviously save some money, so it's easier just to buy yourself a nice little TV dinner like meal and enjoy that, you know? It's fair. I get it. Usually on days when I don't feel like cooking, I just have stuff that I can toss in the air fryer or the oven or anything else. Like some Tyson chicken nuggies. I do enjoy some Tyson nuggets. Microplastics and all. It's just America for you. trying to figure out how thick would it make the ponytail. Probably about like 2 more for like the top and the bottom portion, maybe. Just playing it by ear, seeing what do I like. Working on a Zero from Drakengard 3, which is a part of the Nearverse into Nier Automata and everything. Not many people have played the Drakengard games, though. They definitely did kind of fly under the radar. I don't remember what got me to play Drakengard 3, to be honest. I think I remember seeing the trailer for it, and that's what got me into wanting to play that game. You played Nier Automata to the ground? I love Nier Automata. Nier Automata's what really got me pushing into the whole Nearverse thing, to be honest. That really got me like chugging into the Nearverse, because I didn't even know that Drakengard 3 was part of the Nearverse until like Replicant was about to be released or whatever, and then that's when I realized that everything, because there's like a before you play Replicant, these are the things you kind of need to know, and then it like brought up Drakengard. I was like, oh shit, I played Drakengard 3. And that's how I kind of learned that Drakengard and Nier were all in the same universe. So if you ever get the chance, you have a PS3 or a way to play PS3 games, give at least Drakengard 3 a chance. Doesn't play exactly the same as like Nier and stuff like that, because they definitely refined everything. But story-wise, it was a pretty good story. Then it'll get you into like not Nier, but into Drakengard 1. Or you could just watch the 6-hour documentary. You know, there's that. Yeah, I think one more. Would do. Today was kind of just a hair day. Conquer's bad hair day. That's all I've been doing this stream, was just working on the hair. With the front, back, under, top. I'm working on the ponytail. I'll throw in one more. Probably make this one like kind of thickish. It'll go underneath. Well, I did say thickish, but goddamn, that be thick. I'm slowly making my way to more near characters. I just wanted to the Drakengard. There's two characters I want to make from Drakengard. That's obviously Zero and Accord. I haven't decided if I wanted to make the sisters and stuff like that yet, but I also want to make Davila, Popola, 2B, A2, 9S, the girl in the red dress, the twins. Every now and then I get the urge to make the commander, Lord of Mankind, but we'll see when I get there. I did make an Adam a while back, but I wouldn't say he's like my best one, so I might revisit Adam. Whenever I make Eve, I'll probably just duplicate that and extend the hair and make the appropriate glove and everything like that for Eve, for Adam, because they are technically twins anyway, so I could end up redoing Adam with Eve. That's just the ones that I want to make. It'll be a while before I actually get to them. That's just like the life goal, sort of, to make those characters. I'll be making other characters in between and on the way, but you know. We're just jamming out to some video game music. This is from the new Metaphor game. Like right there, filling that little. Might have did a little too much to it. I need to make the body disappear so it's not in the way right now. Okay. I didn't have folders for it, so there you go. Just accept that, and then I'll grab the move brush and I'll something like that. There you go. And then I'll end up duplicating this, and that'll be for the other side too. And then I'll make it different from one another from there. Yeah, there's no point in me doing the duplication early like that, so I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. there we go. Delete hidden. And then there's this piece right here. I just delete that. Don't need it. And go back to the ponytail here. Grab the there we go. Kind of want to move this one up some like that. There we go. Okay, and then I'll just duplicate, auto group, that way the groups are different, and mirror. And then we'll bring this back down, merge. I don't want it to merge when it's too close to each other because it'll just cause the groups to be similar. There we go. Grab this bow. Okay. And yeah. How you do it. Okay. And the funny thing is, hair is not even close to be done yet. I still gotta go in and kind of detail the strands. I'll go in and add some like carvings a little bit. It's just a block out of the block out, but it's pretty much how the hair will look. I feel like I should make it a little bit thinner. Might be a little too thick. Let's see. Yeah, I think about like right there. Yeah, that's probably way better. The other one was like way too thick, so I'll just delete the hidden and do the same process that I did before. I think having a little bit smaller is the play. But issue shorter. Let me. There we go. There we go. This is long, so. Yeah, about that length. Yeah. Okay, that'll be fine. Gonna duplicate, auto group, mirror, and merge down. Okay. That's the gist of the hair. Pretty much got it in the style that I want. Where's my flower? There we go. Yeah, there you go. Looking good. The old lunar tear. And I'll save. That way I don't end up losing all of this. But with that, I do have to... Why is the bow crooked? Doesn't matter. It makes it look more realistic, I guess. Oop. And then I fix it anyway. Yeah, it's not... I mean, it's not fixed, but the start. There we go. Okay. Pretty satisfied with the layout of everything. I fucks with it. Sculpting. Okay, so we got all the hair pieces. Got the hair blocked out to different sections that I need. Got the top here, bottom, ponytail, the bow. Wait, where'd the front go? This is all the back. Oh no, it's the front. Okay, I just accidentally skipped over it when I was going down the list. I was like, wait, is it not in the folder? Perfect. There we go. That pretty much sums up the hair. What's this? Okay. Actually, it looks really good. I think I'm impressed with myself right now. That is a pat on the back. I'm happy with how it looks right now. 'Cause I was afraid of the hair more than anything else. There's only two things I was kind of afraid of when making her, and that was getting the hair down, and then there's her arm, because she technically, what I'm gonna do is her left arm is cut off, like from right here, it's cut off, and she has like a prosthetic arm instead. So I have to make a prosthetic arm on that side, and that's the only thing that I kind of. Other thing I was kind of worried about, because hard surface sculpting and stuff like that is not really my forte, but trying to do more hard surface sculpting and stuff like that so I get better at it. So that's why I'm also tackling on this too. So that way I can get better at doing that kind of stuff. Where my Z color at? Did it get darker? Oh, it's because I don't. Duh, I'm an idiot. There you go. I was like, why is it darker? And then I add a little bit more shade of the pink and everything like that when I get to it. I'm just filling in some early colors for now. Lunar tears are white. Hers is more of a white with a pinkish edge, so we'll take not too bright. Where's that? I like right. I could just. Oh, that's fine. That's fine right there. And I'll just paint it. Yeah. I'll paint around the edges and stuff like that to give it like that pinkish look, but that's how we'll do it for now. For now, with the base color and everything like that, it's looking pretty good. But I do gotta start getting ready for work. I do appreciate when it came out today, though. I'll be back, work on it some more tomorrow. Post show. Making some really good progress here. Let's see. You too. I really appreciate you stopping by. Well, head on over to Den Ruby. Really sculpting up some stuff too. If you're looking for some more pin-up-y waifus, Den Ruby's definitely the one to watch. What are you working on? Juniper? Oh, shit. Did you say offline? Yeah. Oh, he's not streaming anymore. Oh, shit. Well, shit. Anyone else doing like ZBrush or Blender? That I know of? No. Well, I guess I'll just be in and then. I'll be back tomorrow morning, same time, 10 a.m. CST to about 1 p.m. CST. You can catch me then. I appreciate when that came out today. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm Nyx, and I'll be signing out.